Hello everyone. Welcome back to Nikhil's Sachivarpu YouTube channel. Hi everyone. Sorry for the delay. So we are having some technical glitch. So hi everyone. Very good afternoon. So happy to see you on this weekend on Sunday. Thanks for joining, whoever may be joining. So it is a YouTube live streaming. So it will be having some little glitch, but definitely once in a while, like 2 to 3 minutes, it will be adjusted. So today the topic is like UiPath MVP. So before going to the directly to the topic, so let me quickly introduce about myself and a short introduction about our speakers. So myself, Nikhil's Satyavarpu. So I am having 8 years of experience in IT and 6 plus into RPA business analyst and currently working as an assistant manager in multinational company in Hyderabad. And I'm basically from Hyderabad and currently leading Hyderabad chapter for UiPath PT from last 4 years. So yeah, that's all about short introduction about me. And so today we have one of our famous and beloved UiPath MVPs, Mukesh Kala and Deepak Roy. So let us say hi to them. Like hi Mukesh.
Hi
Hi,
Nikhilesh, hi everyone.
Yeah, hi Deepak.
hello Nicholas. Hi everyone.
Yeah, yeah. So thank you so much for joining the on Sunday of your schedule. So before starting these sessions, so I will give like short intro about the Mukesh and Deepak and let them give from them side. So Mukesh is a senior solution architect having 9 plus years of experience working in a multinational company, and Deepak is having 10 plus years of experience and working as a RPA practice head in one of the company from Mumbai. So these two people are right now acting as UiPath MVPs from 2 years. So it is hearty congratulations both of you, and we want to see you this year also. Also, behalf of my all subscribers, behalf of UiPath community, so we are saying you all the very best. So your community activities or your community privilege gives more knowledge and more things to us and even to the many people. So thank you so much. Please continue the same. If we are here or if we are all of them or whoever joining here, definitely they know Mukesh Kala and definitely they know Deepak Roy by their work, by not by their name, by their work only they know. So thank you so much. So we'll go for Mukesh first. So Mukesh, can you introduce yourself?
Thank you Nikhilesh, first of all for inviting on the channel. Hi everyone. Nikhilesh has already given a brief intro. I'll just continue that. My name is Mukesh Kala. I have a total of 8 plus years of experience in IT. My majority of works come from UiPath RPA, and I have a more experience towards the banking domain. In my free time, I have a YouTube channel which I run, which is called Tutorials by Mukesh Kala, where I publish use cases, mock interview, and everything. Apart from that, hobby wise, I like reading novels and I like to solve Rubik's Cube. Right. So that's a quick intro about myself, Nikhilesh. Back to you.
Thank you, Mukesh. And Deepak?
Thank you Nicholas for having me here. Good morning everyone. And myself Deepak. Right now, I'm working as a RP practice head with one of the MNC organizations. And apart of that, I'm also running one of the YouTube channel as well as I would love to contribute on different social platform. So my YouTube contents are versatile. Because I'm not only hosting the content related to UiPath, I'm also having a project knowledge and I'd love to contribute on that area as well as Agile framework. So that's small bit about me.
Yeah, that's really awesome. So we are streaming here in YouTube, so let me quickly give and highlight a Mukesh Kala channel. So most of you developers definitely once in a while in your RPA journey, definitely you must you have already touched YouTube channel of Mukesh Kala. So he's having 8,000 plus subscribers in from his journey. So it is not a easy journey from one subscriber to 8,000 subscribers. So we are not like social media influencers like that. So we are a technical guys who has started first video to till this 8,000 means it's not a joke. So hearty congratulations, a big congratulations to Mukesh Kala.
Thanks,
And
brother.
Deepak Roy, as he said, his journey is his journey is definitely something different. He's from a test manager and working on testing videos, RPA videos, and many business analyst videos, manager videos, and Scrum videos. Many things are there, and he's also close to 8,000 subscribers. So thank you so much for all the audience who has supported him. And his journey also like a different wise way he has derived the videos, or he has derived the content in different way. Thank you so much for bringing the content not only to one thing but in a different mediums. So congratulations both of you. And
Thank you,
so
Mukesh.
my as I congratulated you from my side also, so I am crossing right now, I got around 3,000 subscribers. So it's a small achievement from my side as well.
So we
So
clap
yeah.
for you.
Yeah. So thank you so much. So take it. So it's already late delayed. So we'll start about UiPath MVP. So today I will be speaking, or I will be having an one-to-one session with these two MVPs, and let us understand what is MVP and why MVP. What is this MVP is fascinating. So Mukesh, just let me know. So, first of all, what is this MVP, UiPath MVP, or not only UiPath MVP? First of all, what is this MVP? Because we have many MVPs in the world.
Okay, so MVP stand for most valuable professional, right? So if I'm just looking on this slide on the backward, so you might seeing me looking award. So if I just go by the definition, it is the highest award which is given to the community members for their outstanding contribution towards the community. So that is an award which is called MVP, Most Valuable Professional. And as you told, we have MVPs from different technologies. We have it from .NET, Java, Oracle, and all those technologies. Same like we have UiPath MVP, and myself and Deepak are the UiPath MVPs.
Yeah, thanks for that. So, Deepak, tell me like why UiPath MVP is more fascinating in community, because we do see lot of activities, lot of things going here and there. So why it is there and why not others? Or
So
let
it's
us
most
not talk about others. So why UiPath MVP?
okay. So as Mukesh said, this is the most valuable professionals, and why we are getting this type of awards because of interest level and what contributions we are giving to the community. So it's not a one-way approach. So if we have lots of enthusiasts who is attracting to any community, and we are getting a frequent response based on that. So let's say I'm a contributor on UiPath platform. I'm getting regular questions. I'm trying to resolve it. So from my perspective, how I am helping to the other users. Exactly same thing. If other person who is visiting to the forum and they are expecting some answer or some queries resolutions, how frequently they are getting. So that's the reason this UiPath MVP becomes more fascinated because we have close to more than million audience who is interacting on the regular basis, and these are not passive users, they are active users. So if you will post the questions on UiPath forum or any other channels, you will get immediate reply. So see the frequency response behind it. So how responding the community is, based on that we can conclude it like that's a fascinating thing. So this is one part of it. There's other part of activity. You are encouraging other MVPs to do several other events. So we are not only limited with any single reason. We are on the different reasons. I can say across the globe. So any events which is hosted, UiPath teams are including everyone. That's not within their team. That's not within the UiPath. It's for everyone. So everyone is enjoying there. That's the main reason I can say.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
just
Thank.
like to add something here. Uh, MVP is one of the award which UiPath gives you. Apart from that, if you are contributing to the community, there are other awards as well, right? For example, if you are a student and you are doing something very good in the student community, you become a student champion, right? If you are doing very good in the forum, you get the forum leader awards. If you are very good in some other stuffs, then you go to the chapter lead. As you can see, Nikhilesh is coming from Hyderabad chapter lead, right? So he is leading Hyderabad chapter lead, and there are n number of chapters which are run by and supported by the community members, right? So there are different awards. MVP is just being one other awards, like the other awards we have, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
exactly. Thank you, Deepak, and thanks Mukesh for adding that, and even thank you, Weber, for joining and adding the things. So yes. So MVP is not only the thing which we deliver or which we get from the community from UiPath side. UiPath having many other platforms, many other products, many other mediums to contribute from yourself, and definitely each and every contribution they will recognize and they will verify you. They have their own team to dedicatedly work on this, and they will notify you, like if there is any if then definitely they will call you, they will appreciate you. This happened to many recently. If you see, recently we have seen automation champions from different colleges, student level. As Mukesh said, yes, it is there. I have seen like almost 100 people from different colleges all over the globe. So it is not that much easy or that much finished to do them from a managerial side. So if you are willing to do something from community, or if you are new to do something and if you don't have some knowledge how to do the things, definitely approach these MVPs, or definitely approach some of the leaders from community, or definitely approach community managers as well. Definitely they will guide you to drive your community activities. So thank you so much. And so Mukesh, tell me, as we are discussing the same line, is this MVP is limited to only certain people? Because this question has come to different people from different this is the myth people are having, like is MVP or some other recognition is only limited to.
No, it's not limited, right? MVP application opens for the complete public entirely at once, right? So if you see 2023 MVPs where applications were open to everybody. But when you say that it is applicable to the certain people would be the people who are actually are expert in the tool. It's not only about the knowledge of the tool, but you should be an expert in the tool. When I say I'm expert in the tool, that does not mean that I just am using and consuming the tool. It means the other way around also. I need to provide a regular feedback to the product improvement team. I need to go and communicate with the team, test the new changes. So as you can see, recently we have got 2020.10 update, right? So if you say that yes, I am a very much expert in the UiPath Studio, you should be aware of what is there in 2020.10. You should be fully aware of that. You should have an expertise. You should give the product feedback, right? So to answer your question, it's not restricted to anywhere at all. If you contribute to the community, if you have expertise in that respective subject, then you are always eligible for the UiPath MVP. And there is a panel which actually evaluate you on your activities which you have done. It's not like that you just apply, they just see, right? There is a full fledged procedure which happens, because
Process.
from my
Okay.
previous experience, interview experiences of MVP, there is a complete interview cycle, there is a complete curation which happens, and then UiPath nominate you as an MVP.
Yeah, thank you so
Hope
much.
that answers.
And yeah, that's absolutely correct. And Deepak, tell me, so this is also another myth. People who are new to community, if you are already in community, definitely they will not ask this. But who are already starting initial stages, they are doing some activities, and they are doing these activities for that they will think that UiPath will get me a job, or UiPath them from them side they will paid you on some these community activities, or UiPath will definitely give you something like that. They are thinking some of the introduction people who are just joining or who are already working on it. So just let me know, is there any because this is a myth, okay?
Yeah, so you are in UiPath community forum. You can clearly see the statement. So UiPath is not paying for that. Indirectly, you will get multiple benefits. It's totally up to you how you are using this platform. So let's say I'm contributing towards the community, answering several questions. So one benefit is I am again learning my things. When I am resolving the questions of others, one point I'm learning over there, or maybe I am revising the things. Second, based on my queries, UiPath is regularly checking these feedbacks. So if I made any wrong commitment, maybe probably other people will reply on it. So other way, verification is also done. So whatever answer you are getting is totally on the based on the knowledge or experienced people. Second thing regarding the community, see, if other organizations are keeping track on you, probably they will offer you some good positions. So UiPath not at all giving the package, or not at all giving the salaries to these MVPs, but indirectly you will get multiple benefits. Yes, UiPath giving some goodies and be giving best appreciations as a part of MVP program, and there are several other benefits. So it's like a happening environment, and every MVPs are emotionally touched with each other. See, it's a big part of team, we can say, or big part of family, where complete family member is working towards. So let's say I'm having any queries, or maybe I'm facing clients and I've stuck anywhere. I will reach out to the Mukesh. Hey Mukesh, can you help me out? So for me, Mukesh is readily available, right? Or he is actively available. He will try to give me some time. So this is another benefit. There are several other benefits you can call it out, but in the UiPath forum, you can completely see they are not offering any packages. They are not paying to any of the MVPs, but yes, they are appreciating their efforts,
Effort.
right?
Yeah.
I
Thank you.
would
Thank
like
you.
to add, I would
Yeah,
like to
please.
add what UiPath has given me or my personal experience, right?
Yeah.
There is a professional growth which is attached to my UiPath journey, which means that with the help of this UiPath MVP, I got a network of other MVPs and experts from UiPath. And that has been a significant change in my career growth. I may not have received money, but I have received a lot of recognition. The other thing which I have got from UiPath is that a social media presence. Before MVP, nobody used to know who is Mukesh Kala. After MVP, UiPath has, you know, kind of elevated my profile to a different level, right? So I have got a very good social media presence, right? I have an MVP benefit kit. As you can see, I am wearing this MVP t-shirt. So these are all the MVP swags which you get on top of that, right? So you don't get money, but trust me, you get a lot of other benefits which you cannot actually compare to monetization, right? So that's what I
That is
wanted to add.
exactly to the point by Mukesh. Even see in earlier, we are not connected with the different regions. Earlier, I was not connected with the Niklesh. I was not connected with the Mukesh and several other MPPs. When we get involved into the UiPath forum, so people get to know each other. That's why I said it's a part of family. So every family is working together. So let's say I'm stuck anywhere, people will help me out immediately. Even we have reached across the globe, so people from the out of India, or from other regions, they know us, right? So that's the additional benefit for us. So money is not at all a part here. So it's a part of monetizations in other way, indirect way, I can say.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, Mukesh and Deepak. See, here one more point I can add on this. See, as they said, MVP will get definitely some of the goodies, some of the awards, rewards, whatever may be. So it is not again limited to MVP. It is not at all limited to MVP. If you are a contributor, you are not MVP. You are not chapter leader. You are not forum leader. Leave it. Leave it. You just contribute yourself in different medium. I will ask what are the mediums available to the MVPs at last, and we will tell. So you start contributing. For example, I can tell some few of the examples. So I have few people new to the community, and they started contributing themselves. And I have informed to the community managers like Vibhar Srivastava, and I called personally and tell some of the XYZ names. And every time, whatever we give the names or whatever he observed himself from the activities, he definitely, the community managers like Vibhar, Rohit, some of the from the other countries, they will personally call the people and they appreciate them, and they will follow their work. And if the contribution is consistency, having the consistency, they individually send some goodies to appreciate them to the work. It is not that you did something and you got something. It is not like that. To just to appreciate your work and to recognize your work, as they said, recognition, to recognize your work. So Weber or the community manager personally did many things to them. So it is not only for the MVPs, or it is not only for the forum moderators, it is not only for the champions, it is for everyone. It is for eligible for everyone. So please start contributing yourself, and please be active in the medium which you are good. In the medium which you are good. Okay. And if you want to explore new, then definitely follow the other leaders or other MVPs or other forum leaders or forum members. Please start asking them and you can contribute themselves. Okay. And next, so Mukesh, so see, I have seen you like from last 2 years you have been an MVP, right? So what is the, we already spoke about the who can become anybody, it is only limited to or not. So just let me in a high level, what is the criteria to become this MVP? We have applications open, but what is the minimal criteria to become this MVP program?
Okay. So first thing is you should go to community.uipath.com/MVP. That is the official page where you will get all the information which is related to an MVP, right? So if you go to the page, the first heading says what is the criteria of becoming the MVP. So UiPath actually, for the wider criteria, it takes into three wider categories. One is the technical expertise, community to contribution to the community, and your motivation and the vision. If I go by the official documentation, it says that you should have a minimum of 2 years of experience in at least one of the UiPath product. You cannot, UiPath does not expect you to be expert in all the tools and products because there is a wide range of tools. So it says that at least one of the tool, you should have a overall understanding of the how the automation overall UiPath as a platform, how does it work. Time to time you are expected to give the regular feedback to the product team. That means that the product feedback, it can be by any medium, right? You should have a good record of implementation, and then you should have a contribution to the community. When you say contribution to the community, it can be in n number of forms, right? Some of them are uh, UiPath forum, as we have already talked. We have use case repository, we have chapters. You can be a chapter lead, you can be a speaker, you can be a moderator, you can be I would say a mentor. UiPath has a mentorship program. You can write a blog, you can create videos, even you can create podcast also. The next thing is you need to always engage with the community. It's not like that you can always sit in the shallow and keep doing your work, right? You should always encourage people to learn and go to the next step, right? You should have that attitude of helping the people, and the people should be in a mood that yes, this person is reachable and I should reach out to him or her for the help, right? So these are the wider level criteria which I'm just going from the uipath.mvp page, right? So the audience here, you just can go to community.uipath.com. You would have a tag which would say MVP. Just click on there, and whatever I was speaking, that would be in a more elaborated way is available on that page.
Yeah, thank you. So definitely, I will show you the link as well in the description, or I will give you the description. So next question to Deepak. So Deepak, as Mukesh already said, what is the criteria, how to apply the application and all. Can you please let me know what is the process once we applied? So what is the process for going through? Is there any process behind this, or what is the selection criteria or process, program process?
So the complete program process is again explained on the same page. But apart of that, as per my previous experience, we have to fill out the form. Post complete filling out the form, team will check each and every applications, and based on that, they will schedule the interviews. So see, this is not an unique. Every time our teams are encouraging with the different model sets. so that people will not make a copy of it, right? So in the first year when we applied, that time we filled out the form, then we got the set of questions, and that's totally depending on our contributions. If we have contributions already there, then only we will get the first step. So first step is filling out the form. Second, we will get the set of questions. We have to answer it. Based on that, again your part team will verify. Then after that, the one-to-one call with the community manager. So that's totally might be differ in this year. So because every year there will be improvement, there will be a separate type of discussions, and after that there's the final call. So that is a round table call where three or four applicant will sit together, and UiPath team will fire the questions. So these questions are general questions, might be some of the technical questions, so totally depending on the applicant, for which domain they are applying, and from what is their background, majorly what is their background. So based on that, UiPath will select the MVPs.
Yeah, thank you so much for clearly explaining the criteria and the selection process. So, team, I will show you the screen. So, I have given all you the link in the description. I mean, the chat box. So, quickly, I will go to that screen. Okay, and I will show you. So, I hope my screen is visible. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So as Mukesh said, so this is very simple, community.uipath.com but slash MVP. So this is the program explained very clearly. And as you asked earlier, what is the benefits? They explained the benefit and criteria. So this is the criteria. So this is the criteria for the MVP. And this year they have gone through like each and every product. For example, Studio Robot, Apps, Studio X. So like this, they have individually segregated the products. So which product you are good, which product you are having a knowledge, experience, expertise. So they have given very clear. Just apply here, and it's already open. So applications are open, so you can apply till this month, I guess. Okay, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so this is the select, I mean, this is the process. It will be there. Once you have applied, the team will definitely contact you and they will start the process. Okay, this is the link. So you just click on here and you can go through. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm back again. Okay, so so Mukesh, just tell me, see, we have done, I mean, the selection process is done, or you have been already selected. Let's assume that we have already selected. So what is the roadmap after you have become an MVP? So you individually have an roadmap, or UiPath will have you some of the roadmap, or how it will be?
Okay, so if you see the structure of MVP before this 2023, we used to have a UiPath MVP. But if you go further to the document, you would see that now you are becoming an MVP for a specific category of product, right? So you can be an MVP for core RPA, which includes Studio, Orchestrator, and Assistant. You can be an MVP for a citizen developers, where you can actually go and do something for citizen X. You can be at a delivery and optimization place where you are more more expertise, you bring more expertise to the table on automation hub, task capture, process mining, and the insights, right? So till this point, for me, the roadmap was to come in, contribute to the product. But going forward, my roadmap would be, let's say if I am applying for the delivery and optimization, right? So I would have my expertise and my goal, my contribution, everything revolving around automation hub, task mining, task capture, process mining, and insights. It is not or, it is and of everything, right? I should be an expert in at least all these four categories. I am free to contribute to the other areas, but this would be my major areas. which means that if I say that I am an MVP for discovery and optimization, I am always open for all the recent technologies, all the recent updates, all the feedbacks, everything related at least to this one, right? And that actually makes sense because UiPath is growing its product in a very good manner, right? We have new products which are launching. We have seen the forward 5 that we have something called reinfer which is also coming, right? So that always is growing and growing, right? So you cannot be an MVP for the complete UiPath. So the next roadmap would be that you select one of the product and then you go and discover everything whatever you need to do. You need to gain an expertise on that, right? You need to have a pure hands-on experience on that, and expertise means just not only using it but also the other way around, right? You should able to provide feedback, give some feedback to UiPath. You need to communicate to the product manager, speak to them, and all the other bits, right? So that roadmap will differ now from the next year.
So
Thank you
point
so
to
much.
add
It
here,
was very
exactly the
yeah.
same
Please,
way.
please.
Uh, UiPath community is creating a category of MVP. So let's say if anyone is having any challenges into that domain, let's say test automations. So if I am the part of test automation MVP, people will reach out to me. So if we have the clear set of MVPs, then rather than going in to and through, people will reach out to the certain set of people, right? Or the questions it is directly reaching out to the these MVPs. So vision is clear.
Yeah, absolutely. So, as I'm also following this MVP things from last 4 years, so as UiPath product itself is updating each and every day. Absolutely, this program also updated in different way. Right now, we have seen the products, so you can apply on its your own product, which you are good, which you are already having expertise. So this is the good way that see you may be not good in document understanding, you may be not good in UiPath Action Center, but you are very good in Studio. Then they gave you the privilege that hey Nikhilesh, you apply in Studio X, you can apply in Studio and show your expertise. And why they have delivered this leveraging these products means you should be able to answer the community tomorrow. Once you have become the MVP, you should be able to answer to the community or even ready to give some of the feedbacks which you have seen minor or major in the product or in even in the community, that which you are able to answer. That is why they have been categorized this year in the different product ways to easier your application. This is I can tell even easier, they made your application easier. Okay, so please try to understand what is the actual expertise you have and apply on it. Okay, yeah, thank you Mukesh, and thanks Deepak for clarifying that. And Mukesh, tell me, like, see, you have been already journey from last 2 years. You've been contributing. You have been contributing. Another, not might, but another thing people will think about is like, yeah, I have done something and I have applied, I have selected, and it will be continue like that. Or what is the what first is what is the success mantra, and how it should be continued. Okay, if you want to stand by how it should be continued.
See, the success mantra for me is always the community contribution, right? One is your technical side that you are contributing to the technology side. The other is always helping out the community, right? So for me, one way of my contribution is YouTube channel. The other way which I personally contribute is that I am an active mentor in the UiPath community. I have been mentoring people in different stages, somebody fresher, somebody at the different level. Then I have been providing the product feedback to the category which I am opting for this year. Then the next thing is I have been attending to all the latest webinar, seminars, everything whichever are happening across. I'll try my best. If case in case I'm missing, I just watch the recordings that help me to be updated on the technology. The majority, and I would say the vast, not the vast, actually the greatest thing which has helped, I think is very much important, is your helping and your approachability nature to the UiPath members, right? uh, I might not be able to help everyone, but I have been helping out to people on regular basis. That can be via the community forums, that can be via the having a live seminars, webinar, attending the community events. So the success mantra for me would be to incline towards two areas. One is the technical side of the product, because that is what you are MVP for, and the second is the community thing, right? What you are doing for the people. So that would be my success mantra overall, Nikhilesh.
Definitely, yeah, yeah. So, okay, Deepak. So, as definitely different people will have different approaches. So, what is your approach to being a successful from last 2 years? So, what is your success mantra?
So exactly in the same way. See, we did not did anything different. So all the MVPs are contributing in different areas. So exactly same thing. The contribution is an important part. Wherever you will contribute, that doesn't matter. If you are contributing into any other social media platform like Quora, then if you are contributing on Stack Overflow, that doesn't matter. See, at the end, contribution is required. And second part is technical field. So if you have technical expertise, maybe you can create the YouTube channel and share your knowledge with the audience. Might be some of the contents are not available. So try to become is a helping nature. Sorry.
Yeah.
So try to become as a helping nature. So it's anyways just like a mentorship program. Then you can answer the questions on the Quora, answer the questions on the forum. So these will help you directly to become the MVP. So your part team will definitely recognize you. It's a process, right? So in 1 or 2 days it won't be possible. So if you are contributing for at the time of applications, that doesn't going to help you, right? So
Yeah,
your team is tracking this activity. So
yeah.
if you're thinking within a week, if I will contribute and I will become an MVP, that is, I think it's not possible from my side. Might be your team is having a different approach because they have not revealed with us, right? Before becoming MVP, we have started doing this activity. Then only UiPath team has recognized our efforts, right? So
Yes.
it's a total
Mm.
process. Wherever you can contribute, they are keeping eyes everywhere. So if UiPath tag will be appear into their keyboards, then probably they will hit you, right? So they will track, they'll add your profile into the tracker. So it's totally a process.
Yeah. So adding to that one more thing. See, as Mukesh said or Deepak said, start contributing. See, it is not only about YouTube. See, for example, some people may have some fear or coming to the YouTube session, showing their faces or showing the content on the thing, speaking to things. Start writing. Even you can write some blogs, write some content in mediums, and even we have the blog for UiPath also. Start writing some blogs. If you feel something, small line also, 10 lines also, 15 lines also, if you feel something, definitely write it, because it may be new to community as well. If it may be new to come, you have shown, you have seen some of the new activity which people didn't identify earlier. You start writing on it, okay, then definitely it will be a recognized. Okay, as Mukesh, see, as I said earlier also, you are doing activities, if you are contributing something, it is not only to become an MVP, right? So this is the one
Yeah.
of the other question people is having, because if I do activity, definitely I will become this year, or it is not like that, right? What is your take on it?
See, my take on it is absolutely simple, right? So it's like why you are doing the contribution versus you are becoming MVP and then you are doing the contributions, right? And it's not only about the contribution to the community, it's about if you say that, yes, I am a most valuable professional for this product, what does the team expect from you, right? The team also expect you something from your side, right? That you need to have your feedback reached out to the team at the correct time, right? You need to have the proper set of expertise when you talk to the people, right? So what are you bringing to the table to become an UiPath MVP? That is important. Contribution, definitely, as you have told, there are last year there are a lot of MVPs, right? I think it's 64 or 65. I'm just forgetting the count. There are a lot of MVPs. Not everybody has a YouTube channel, right? But they are contributing in different mediums. You would see there we have very good people who are only contributing on the infrastructure side of UiPath. They might not be very much visible on the social media. You might not see anything from them on LinkedIn, anywhere, but they are directly working with the UiPath product team to stabilize the infrastructure. There are people who are only focused on the integration sides, that how do I integrate UiPath to this technology, right? They are in the background working on a lot of things, right? So it totally depends on yourself. So the idea would be to contribute towards the technology and the community, and it should not be the other way around, that okay, if I become an MVP then I'll contribute, right? So MVP is the byproduct, and not only MVP, there are other things as well, right? It's a just an award. There are a couple of awards which we have already talked about, right? So idea would be to give and then expect something in return, rather than first getting the award and then giving back to the community, right? So that is
Yeah.
what I feel.
Yeah, absolutely right. Deepak, as you said earlier, so once you have started contributing, definitely you will reach to some certain goal. And this is not limited to, for example, you are already becoming MVP. Yeah, you no need to do anything now. So can you talk on this? Like, for example, take an example as MVP. So this MVP, what is the duration of this MVP if you are already becoming MVP? And you don't need to do anything, or what you need to do?
So the application is whenever we are applying and we become an MP, that is valid for 1 year. So if you are not contributing towards the community, then probably next year you will be out. So it's totally up to you. See, for us, for me and Mukesh, even becoming before that, we have started contributing towards the UiPath platform. So if you become the MVP, then your responsibility will be more. So you are not stick with the just for the contribution point of view. If you have seen any defects, maybe you can share with the product manager. So you are interacting with the different set of people. So you are having the access of multiple things. So from there you can take out the things and maybe share with the people, right? Just not only just for the contributions on the defect cycles, or not only sharing the product knowledge. Maybe if you have improvements knowledge, or maybe you can share the feedback with the product owners. Probably that will help out to the different set of organizations, right? So let's say if you have the test automation application, and in test automations, let's consider test execution report was not there, and you feel it's mandatorily required, because at any flow teams are expecting the execution return. Then you can share the feedback with the product owner. They will try to improve it, right? So it's one example here, but there are lots of many other area. So to answer your questions, we have just 1 year of a span to and next years that will be renewable. So if you are contributing towards the public and sharing your knowledge with the public, then definitely next year you will be open. Otherwise, you will be out from the program.
Yeah, this is what the answer I expected from you. Like, so this is not only limited to first thing, and this is not permanent. This is not at all permanent. Okay, so even if we see MLA is also not permanent, it will be only for 5 years, like that. So if he is not working properly, definitely we will not put our vote to him next session. Like this also same, if you are becoming MVP this year, and yeah, if you sit idly, no, it will not work. You need to contribute first thing. And before MLA, what we do, he's a good person, he's working, okay, he will be that, then only we will vote him. Like this also, MVP is also same program, right? You start contributing something, and you start doing something, and you be active, consistency, maintain the thing in consistency in your platform, in your medium, whatever you do, and apply the application. And they will, as they have some criteria, they have some selection process, they will see it. And if they are fit, if you are fit into this all the criteria section, then definitely they will recognize your efforts. If not also fine, if not also fine, start contribute, I mean, continue the same journey with same spirit. Definitely your recognition, trust me, your recognition or your effort won't go in water. Okay, trust me, just trust me. Your efforts, your recognition, your work definitely will not go anywhere. Because see, even take me as an example. I'm not an MVP, right? But whatever I am doing from last 5 years or 6, I'm still continuing. I am having some inspirations, I'm having some spirit, and I'm continuing the same. So like that, if you are having something to do, if you are interested to do, if you are willing to do, just do it. Okay. Okay, yeah. Mukesh,
Sorry,
tell.
Nicholas. I have one point
Yeah,
to
yeah.
add here. So, as you said, MLA. So, MLA at least they are getting the more number of years. But here
Yes,
we have 1 year
only
to
one
prove
year.
us. Yeah. So, if they will not contribute for 1 or 2 years, and probably at the end of year, at the end of year, they will start doing the activities. They will have more chances to get selected. But here we have just 1 year to reach out to the different set of people, and not even the contributions. There are several areas we have discussed where we can contribute towards the UA part, towards the community, towards the different set of people.
Yes. So yeah, thank you, Deepak. So Mukesh, tell me, like, see, apart from all these things, so you need to work on your office. You are a senior solution architect. You need to work on your office. You have your YouTube channel. You need to work on your YouTube channel. You have community. You need to do community. You have MVP, so you need to do MVP. Why I'm asking this question? Because people will tell that, bro, I want to do, I have a spirit, but I don't have time. So, as you are a senior member from different and all the criteria, that is why I explained you four criteria, sections to you. How do you manage your time, and how do you contribute your personal life also? Because there is every man definitely there will have a personal space. So how do you do deal that?
Okay, so you need to have a clone of yourself. Okay, so just kidding there. Okay, so you have 24 hours, right? Everybody has the 24 hours. 8 hours I spend to my company. Let's say I give 10 hours, right? Still, I have a majority of 14 hours remaining for myself, right? So in 14 hours, if I give 1 hour each day to YouTube, 1 hour to community, and 1 hour to this, still I am having 11 hours. I think that answers, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. See, for example, every day, and one more, Deepak, this question to you. So, for example, if you are an active contributor, if you are active thing in community, do you say that every day you need to work for community or YouTube or blog, league, etc.? Every day you will work.
No, this is not mandatory, right? So if UiPath is never mandating everyone to work for them for every day for 365 days, they are not expecting from us, right? So as Mukesh said, if you will contribute towards 1 hour, means out of 24 hours, you can spare the time or 1 hour. If even though if today is not possible, maybe you can share the details with the next day. So that is not mandating. Even if you don't have time, maybe you can spare some time on weekends,
Weekend.
right? So that is also enough. YouTube, on YouTube we can schedule the thing. So let's say you have written the post or written the blog, maybe you can keep it in the draft mode and post it on the some other day,
Yeah.
even on the weekdays, right? So if people are thinking I'm publishing the video today, then I made it today, so that is not at all possible. So let's say today I'm occupied in some other client meeting, I am occupied
Yeah.
in some of the client calls, so maybe some client production issues. So that is not at all possible. And UiPath team is never mandating any one of MVP to work for them, right? It's our responsibility, and this kicks us, right? And we are enjoying this doing this thing.
Exactly, exactly. Thank you. This was actually a very silly but very important question. Okay. Yeah. One more again, a silly question, Mukesh. See, see, all the MVPs or community members, YouTubers, influencers, does they do not have any job? Does they have only YouTube job, or does they have only community job? Or does they have the real own job which pays the salaries? Or why these people are active, or why I am not active, or why XYZ is not active? How you will take this?
See, that totally depends on person to person, right? So you might be very much happy with your existing thing, right? So you might be very much satisfied what you are doing today from the job you are getting paid, doing well in your life, everything, right? But why did I started this journey? Because I am sticking to one client, one customer, right? I do not have the expertise to go beyond that work. That is restricting my horizon of knowledge, right? So that is where I come to this community, to this blog, to expert, talking to the people, talking to you guys, right? See this platform. You have invited myself to your channel. Nikhilesh has invited because Mukesh, because he wanted to do something. Same way, people from different areas, people from different countries approach to you when they see that yes, you are doing some extra bit, and that does not happen on one day. And it is not like that. Okay, let's show the contribution. Let me go to Google. Let me copy something, paste it, and then let's let's be my contribution, right? It can be any form of contribution, but it should be something which is actually helping two way around, right? People should be also getting benefit from it, and when you intend to, and you also are getting something from the community, right? So for me, uh, my personal agenda of doing all of this thing is when I say that okay, I am uploading these videos, I have done this many number of series, tell me if you have any questions. I've started a series called What and How series. People have asked me a lot of questions over my LinkedIn, Instagram, email, and there are a lot of things which I personally don't know. So what I do, I go to UiPath, I code it, I send it them a solution, I create a video. What is happening? I am improving my expertise. The
Yeah,
second thing is I can always choose not to do anything. I am happy with my job. I can get a salary, right? So it's totally a personal choice. And the
exactly.
best part is when you contribute and people say thank you to you, right? That thank you, that kind of gesture you cannot buy. So
Yeah,
I always try to post whatever I get from the community by taking the screenshot on my channel, because that is something which I feel is a very good thing as compared to money, right? People say that I was able to join back after a career gap of 5 years. Somebody says that I am able to switch my career, right? A simple thank you motivates you more, right? So totally a
yeah,
personal thing, Nikhilesh. Yeah.
That is
yeah,
priceless,
exactly.
exactly. The thank you message, as Mukesh said, right? So that is a priceless. We cannot even buy with the billions, right? So that's how it feels when we get the response of thank you or some good words from them after helping. That is a kick for us as well. And even
Absolutely.
if anyone is trying to do everything, that is again, that is not at all possible. So let's say you wanted to contribute on forum, you wanted to contribute this, you wanted to contribute that, everything is not possible by one person. So whatever is possible, try with that, and definitely the team will appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's a very wonderful. As Mukesh mentioned, Deepak mentioned about it. Thank you. See, recently on Friday, I guess. So UiPath posted one post about please mention your mentors or who encouraged you in your journey. See, if we have seen like 170 to 200 comments. So this is paid or this is something said by anybody? No. So why they mentioned UiPath mentioned, if you are feeling somebody you want to thank them, you are not able to thank them earlier. But if you are right now in a position, good income, good salary or good position, and you want to thank them, see 200 to 170 to 200 comments are there because they have did something to their automation journey apart from their individual journey. Also apart from their individual journey, Mukesh has did something, Deepak has did something, and XYZ persons has did something. So that is why, as Mukesh said, if you are individual, there are two ways. First way is like you are happy with your individual life, that is fine. If you are having some space, if you are having some motivation, if you're having some potential, if you are having some spirit, definitely. Not only this, we are not talking about the UiPath community or UiPath, or not only this, you may have definitely a passion about editing, you may have a passion about it from a movie backgrounds or something like that. But so, oh yeah, that thank you so much. So, I will take one or two last questions. Okay. So, okay, Rohit is also joined. Thank you, Rohit. So, question is like where we can see the list of MVPs available. yeah, if you see on the MVP www.mvp.com, so 2022 list will be there. Okay, and they will see, you can see who are available from India, who are available from different countries, and who are available from the products as well. Okay, you can check there, and how to reach them. If you want to reach them, if you are having any query, first try to post in forum, because forum is already having n number of lakhs of millions of solutions available. If the solution still not available, then directly contact them on LinkedIn, post a message to them, and wait for some time, because as you are working, as I am working, they are also working professionals. Definitely they will have some time, they will reach you. And if they will find, if they are not able to give the solution also, they will try to give you the platform or program how to get the solution done. Okay, most of the community leaders or most of the community people are reachable, or and even they will reply your questions asap, as soon as possible. Okay, and so last question to the session, Mukesh. So what you want to tell to the audience or the aspirants this year to achieve their goals, not only for the MVP but to the RPA journey, even community journey or RPA journey? What you want to tell?
I would say if you are already an RPS parent and you have started your journey, right? So you know that how frequently the tool is getting updated, right? You might not be able to know everything, right? But at least you should be aware of what is happening around the technology as a whole, how the UiPath world is growing, or I would say how RPA is growing, and how UiPath is expanding its horizon, right? So that would be my one take, that which every RPA developer should do, that you should be aware of the surrounding, that what is happening. Recently UiPath has got 2020.10 build, right? So if you see, there are a lot of changes which is happening. You might be working in an older version in your company, but soon enough you would see that there are a majority of changes which has happened, right? So keep yourself updated what is happening across the product. So that would be my one suggestion, Niklesh.
Thank you so much. And Deepak, what is your take on this?
So when we are talking about the enrollment, right? So if your target is just to become an MVP, so that will not going to help you out, right? So probably you can start without expecting something. So that's in their hand, or that's the team hands. They will select it or not. But definitely, if you have the contributions, if you have a some set of contributions, so definitely they will consider or appreciate your efforts. So probably when you will start doing or starting with the process, just keep in mind, I like to help the people. That's it.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You are really great to answer this. So, Mukesh, see, what are the new platforms which are available to contribute apart the well-known platforms? So, for example, most of the platforms we already know. If you can name some of the new platforms available to contribute in your mind right now.
So you have the mentorship platform where you can actually go and register yourself as a mentee or a mentor. Then you have the UiPath Insider program where you can just register yourself and you can just assess all the new features which are already coming up in UiPath, and you can test all of those. Then the people already are aware of the community chapter, UiPath forum, and all these bits, right?
So there are
Yeah,
some
yeah.
developer platform is also there. Maybe these developer platforms is also having some set of questions. So that just like C Sharp Corner, then Stack Overflow. So people are also see, everyone is not knowing everything. Maybe they are not aware of the community platform. So they are trying to post the questions on the these type of developer platform. So if you are aware of it, and if you see any questions is arising over there, maybe you can reply on it. So it's totally depending on an interest level and which all platform we know.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for everything. So I hope I covered most of the smites most of the queries, most of the questions, selection criteria, process, and everything. So thank you so much for joining here on your weekend and sharing your knowledge not only for MVP. Beyond MVP, we have spoke lot more things. So who want to contribute or who want to be a aspirant for RPA journey and all. Thank you so much, both of you, Mukesh and Deepak, and thank you for the audience who have been joined and making the questions available. And any last words, both of you?
Nothing, Nikhilesh. Thank you so much for inviting. It was wonderful talking. Thank you, Deepak, for joining.
Thank
That's
you,
it.
Nicholas.
Thanks,
Thanks.
Nikhilesh.
Yeah.
Thank you. Cheers, guys. All the best.
Yeah. Have a good day. Same to you.